Howdy guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about stopping the threat. Why the hell do we have these on? I am here with my buddy Scott Barnes. Look at that. That is amazing. Scott trains with us here at the gym. Scott's a brown belt, been doing Jiu Jitsu for a hell of a lot longer than I have. And he has his own YouTube video where you focus on beards and what else?
Probably other stuff. That's the fun part about the channel. You get to, like you, man, you get to talk about whatever you want, right?
That's true, that's true. We're gonna talk about stopping the threat, how it relates to Jiu Jitsu and self-defense. In one of my previous videos I did several years ago, I talked about the 3 places to shoot, stopping the threat. A lot of people didn't necessarily hear what I said, and a lot of the comments were, oh, well, people feel pain. You're saying that bad guys hopped up on stuff. Man, everybody feels pain. Yes, people still feel pain, but in the fight for your life, or in the fight to protect somebody else's life, I cannot rely on pain compliance to stop the fight. I've got to force them to stop doing whatever they were doing that caused me to shoot them in the first place. So let's go down to the mats and talk a little bit more about what we're here to do. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show just a quick position from close guard. And when we spar or we roll on the mats, we've kind of got 2 different options to make people tap out. So I can do joint manipulation, so I can force him, give him some pain compliance and force him to tap, or I can give him a windpipe choke or a blood choke and really give you no other options. So that's what we're gonna talk today. Same thing about self-defense, guys. So I've got Scott in close guard. So we're gonna do some joint manipulation stuff. So one of the first things you learn in Jiu Jitsu is the Kimura. So I can take his right hand right here, hip out, come over, take that, and then work that arm to the back. One of my favorites is the invert armbar. So I can take my right hand underneath the armpit, bring it in tight, hip out, and then manipulate that joint. Pain compliance, that's what we're looking for here. And then last but not least, we've got a normal armbar. So I'm gonna take his arm, drag it across, my left foot is on his hip, hand is going on his face, and then I'm gonna bring my foot up, foot across the head, lock that calf down across the back of his head so he can't posture up, and you're gonna armbar his arm. However, like I said, we can't necessarily rely on pain compliance. So we've got a couple different options for some blood choke. So we've got a simple cross collar. So hand is going up through here, bring elbows together, and I'm essentially cutting off the blood circulation on his 2 arteries on the outside of his neck. Last one I'm gonna do is a triangle choke. So I'm gonna hip out, put on the shoulder, come in, lock it up. And once again, guys, I am putting pressure on both sides of his neck and basically stopping that blood flow to his brain. You sink one of those chokes in for just a few seconds. If they don't tap, they're gonna go to sleep pretty quick. It doesn't matter if if I put a triangle on Scott, which will never happen.
Yeah, well, one day.
Never happen. If I put a triangle on somebody and I lock it up properly, doesn't matter what their pain compliance is. If they don't tap out, they're gonna go to sleep. We can't rely on pain compliance. We've got to force them to stop the threat. Blood loss in shooting, central nervous system in Jiu Jitsu, air choke, they can't breathe, or a blood choke. That's the way to go.
Rock and roll, man. That's it.
Cool. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna put a link to Scott's channel down below if any of you guys run a sick beard like that. Scott's got some pretty cool stuff on there, and then you're kind of dabbling into some jiu-jitsu stuff and kind of some different things. So thanks again, guys. Remember, be safe, be smart, be skilled. We'll catch you on the next video. Buddy Scott Barnes, look at that. That is amazing right there.
You look all clean.
I know. I grow facial hair like a 10-year-old girl.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I've got just enough Indian in me, like Elizabeth Warren.